As you and I go to sleep with our eyes closed, men of courage and valor of the Nigerian army have remained committed day and night to always keep an eye on the Nigerian state, protecting its territorial integrity and ensuring peace reign in the land. Of course, our support for them to succeed in all operations and constitutional duties is a responsibility upon all citizens. Hello, welcome to episode 23 of Soja Weekly Update, that current affairs program that promises to always bring you news, breaking news, policy directions, and update from the Nigerian Army, as well as news from across theaters of operation in ensuring that the country is safe. I am Francisca Bile, your anchor. On episode 23 of the program, we will be telling you more about breakthroughs and accomplishments of men and women of the Nigerian Army. As usual, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel on Nigerian Army Info TV. Our social media handles on Facebook, Instagram, and X are also handy for updates, so utilize them. Welcome back from that break. Several terrorists neutralized, 84 kidnapped victims rescued as troops continue to unleash mayhem against criminals. In a deliberate offensive against insurgency, troops of the Nigerian Army have continued to deal devastating blow against terrorist elements, neutralizing Boko Haram fighters and rescuing kidnapped victims during the daring raid on identified terrorist strongholds and other criminal elements, thereby denying them freedom of action. Troops conducted an offensive operation to enclave of Sanusi Dunsin, a notorious terrorist kingpin in Kankara local government area of Katsina State, and engaged the terrorists in a firefight, resulting in successfully neutralizing 3 of the terrorists and recovered 1 pair of camo uniforms, while other suspicious items were destroyed. Troops rescued 84 kidnapped victims, comprising of 7 males, 23 adult females, and 56 children, who were handed over to Kankara local government area officials. In the same vein, following an intelligence gathered about terrorist activities in Maradun local government area of Zamfara State, troops made contact with the terrorists and successfully neutralized 7 of the criminals and recovered 1 motorcycle, while all camps were destroyed. In another development, troops of Operation Wild Stroke, along with other security agencies, raided Tegunda village in Buruku local government area of Benue State. During the raid, troops successfully neutralized 13 criminals and recovered 7 AK-47 rifles. Similarly, on 19th March 2025, troops deployed at Jato Aka responded to a distress call about a violent extremist attack at Jato Aka waterside in Kwande local government area of Benue State. During the encounter, troops neutralized 3 of the extremists, while others sustained gunshot wounds. The Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Olufemi Oluyede, has commended the dedication of the troops and reaffirmed the Nigerian Army's resolute commitment to uprooting terrorism, banditry, and other criminalities from troubled parts of the country. He further urged patriotic citizens to continue to support the troops by providing credible information in the collective fight to rid Nigeria of all terrorist elements. Now to 3 Division. Troops arrest notorious cultists. Criminals recovers firearms and ammunition in Plateau. Troops of 3 Division and Operation Safe Haven have arrested a notorious cult leader in Plateau State. The arrest came following an intelligence report of a cult group identified as Jungle Boys were planning to launch an attack on prominent individuals, including political office holders and community leaders, over the ban on illegal mining in the state. The criminal suspect Fidelis Adamo was arrested on 20th March 2025 at Angwangain in Sankwangel Axis in Jos South local government area of Plateau State. The suspect is in custody, while troops are on the trail of other members of cult group. Also on 23rd March 2025, troops on the ongoing Operation Lafian Jama'a responded to information about criminal activities around Youth Center at Sabon Layi Axis in Mango local government area of Plateau State. Troops made contact with the miscreants, engaged and overwhelmed the criminals, forcing them to flee. The general area was exploited by the combat troops, and one of the criminals, named Nishak Wilson, aged 29 years, was arrested armed with one AK-47 rifle loaded with 2 rounds of 7.60mm special ammunition. Further exploitation led to the recovery of 30 cows rustled by the criminal syndicate. The recovered cows have been handed over to the owner. In Taraba State, troops destroyed bandit hideouts, recover arms, and arrest notorious gun runners in series of operations. In continuation of the ongoing efforts to rid Taraba State and its environs of banditry and other criminal elements under Operation Lafia Jama'a, troops of 6th Brigade Nigerian Army and Sector 3 Operation Walstroke, in collaboration with troops of Sector 2 Operation Safe Haven, have achieved significant successes in recent operations. On 16 March 2025, based on credible intelligence, troops of 6th Brigade Nigerian Army raided the residence of 2 notorious gun runners identified as Irimiya Aboki and Tanko Adamu, also known as Arewa Mafia, in Maraba Donga local government area of Taraba State. Although the suspect evaded arrest, a thorough search of their residence led to the recovery of 4 pistols, 1 pump-action rifle, and 6 cartridges. Additionally, troops apprehended a suspected member of a high-profile gun-running syndicate in Donga local government area of Taraba State. Acting on actionable intelligence from a reliable informant, troops laid an ambush and successfully arrested Alhaji Mansour Muhammad in possession of 1,200,000 naira intended for the illegal procurement of arms. Preliminary investigations revealed that the funds were traced back to sponsors in Bauchi State. Furthermore, on the same day, troops arrested a suspected high-profile bandit leader, Adamu Yakubu, also known as No Money, No Guy. Intelligence reports linked the suspect to several cases of banditry, kidnapping for ransom, and violent crimes across Katsina-Ala local government area of Benue State and southern Taraba. Notably, the suspect and 6 of his associates were allegedly involved in a brutal attack on 10 March 2025 at Say Shika village in Katsina-Ala local government area, where 2 persons were killed, 1 sustained life-threatened injuries, and others escaped with varying degrees of gunshots and machete wounds. While commanding the troops, the commander 6th Brigade Nigerian Army Sector 3 Operation Walstroke, Brigadier General Kingsley Chidebere Uwa, lauded the troops for their commitment and professionalism. He further assured the people of Taraba State of the brigade's resolve to continue the aggressive operations until banditry and other criminal activities are decisively curbed. General Uwa urged the public to remain vigilant and continue to provide timely and credible information to security agencies to ensure the safety and security of all citizens. In another development, troops destroyed 19 artisanal refineries, recovers 138,000 liters of stolen products. Troops of 6th Division Nigerian Army, while consolidating on the operation against recorded, conducted series of operations. These operations resulted in the destruction of 19 artisanal refineries, with 12 suspected oil thieves arrested, as well as over 138,000 liters of stolen products confiscated across the joint operations area. In accordance with the drive, several intelligence-led operations were conducted in Rivers State, which led to the interception of a tanker laden with 60,000 liters of stolen crude around Apadro Iwoji Iwofe Road in Obiakpo local government area. The driver fled and abandoned the truck on sighting the troops. Furthermore, a search was conducted on the truck, which led to the recovery of multiple plate numbers. Similarly, clearance operations were conducted at the fringes of the Imo River, which resulted in the deactivation of numerous artisanal refineries, 64 drum ports, and 15 drums receivers with over 4,500 liters of stolen products recovered. The General Officer commanding 6th Division Nigerian Army, Major General Emmanuel Emeka, has charged the troops to scale up the anti-crude oil theft operations in order to effectively deny oil thieves and associated criminals freedom of action. He also called on the good people of the region to continue to provide credible information on the activities of criminal elements in their domain to security agencies. Taraba State Governor Abu Kefas reassures Nigerian Army of sustained collaboration in tackling security challenges. The Governor of Taraba State, Dr. Abu Kefas, has declared his commitment to sustaining the close collaboration between the state government and the Nigerian Army to improve the security of Taraba State. The Governor, accompanied by legislators of Taraba State, extraction from the National and Taraba State House of Assemblies, made the declaration when he paid a courtesy visit to the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Olufemi Oluyede, at the Army headquarters. Speaking further during the visit, Governor Kefas appreciated the commitment and sacrifice of the troops of the Nigerian Army, especially the 6th Brigade in Jalingo, in their efforts towards enhancing the security of the state. He therefore gave the assurance of his administration's continued support to the troops to discharge their duties effectively.
The significant contributions made by the officers and men of the 6th Brigade have been instrumental in enhancing the security and stability of our states. Also, your commitment not only safeguards our communities, but also reinforce the trust between the military and the people of Taraba State. Today, I come before you to seek further collaboration and support in our collective effort to ensure our secure Taraba State.
In his response, the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Olufemi Oluyede, commended the Governor and the good people of Taraba State, the nature's gift to the nation, for their unflinching support to the Nigerian Army, pledging the readiness of the Army to improve security in the state and the nation in general. General Oluyede assured that the Army remains committed to defending the nation as well as combating terrorism and insurgency to ensure lasting peace in the country.
Start by thanking you for the support you've given to 6th Brigade and by extension the generality of the Nigerian Army. You're part of us and you've proven that over time. And it's also important to appreciate the people of Taraba State for their support to our troops out there. We're all aware of the plethora of security challenges bedeviling our country, Nigeria. As an army, we'll be doing our best to checkmate this menace. But I want to put it out there that Nigeria belongs to all of us. So it's important for us to come together to fight insecurity generally. So
he added, "We recognize the importance of security in fostering development, and I assure you that we are resolute in our mission to stamp out crime and maintain peace, not only in Taraba State, but the nation as a whole," he said. The visit underscores a shared commitment to enhancing security and promoting economic growth in Taraba State and the nation at large, marking a positive step towards a safer and more prosperous future for the citizenry. On this note, we end this episode of Soja Weekly Update. Until we meet again in our next episode, trust us, we will surely bring you new and fresh stories. Don't forget our handles: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and X are always available for you to watch our current and past episodes of Soja Weekly Updates. And as you watch and follow us, please like and subscribe to our productions. See you next time. I am Francisca Bile. Bye for now.